Yeah.
Welcome to the Ramble Radio.
But it's video.
Also radio. Isn't that something?
All right. I mean,
Also
only because
radio.
Cody's not here. I let you get away with that.
Well, we have to talk about that. He's gone. He's
gone.
He's going to miss
He's gone.
next week, too.
86th.
86. He's going to miss next week's Rambles.
Why
too,
even
if we
come back?
do 'em.
Why come back?
Come back. Look, it's not day baseball, clearly, because there's no more of that. Well, maybe with him, seeing as how his Astros made a hell of a comeback in that series against Boston. But no, he's going to visit his brother in New York City. How exciting is that?
Texas to New York.
Texas. So it's just going to be us for like
that's a salsa commercial waiting to happen.
Get me the rope. New York City. Oh man. Those are great. Those are great days back then.
Those are great.
This is Ramble 221. You know what, Eddie? I might have to pause this real quick and just close the window so the entire neighbors don't hear.
Don't see what they just want to hear.
Because they need to subscribe.
Well, yeah, they get it for free, but they have to subscribe to get it for free.
They have to subscribe. They're not going to get this shit without subscribing.
Right. You close,
I'll be right back.
you do that.
2 seconds, maybe.
Well, can you leave the cat on? Can we see the cat or something? Hey, Ramblers, how's that going? I don't know what to say other than Jerry and I went to see James Bond. We went and saw Bond today.
We saw Bond.
We saw Bond.
7 hours.
I was telling the Ramblers while you were gone.
Oh, 7 hours.
7 hour Bond movie.
It was a long one.
It's a lot of driving.
A lot of driving. They could have cut out 40 minutes and nothing would have been.
It could have been a 2 hour Bond film. I think it would have been just as good.
Just as good. It wasn't a bad movie. Good movie.
Right.
Good movie.
I had fun with it.
Can I say this?
Yeah, go for it.
A little bit of a letdown with the Billie Eilish Bond song.
It didn't stick out. It did not stick out. It was just sort of there.
It wasn't like Adele's Skyfall.
No.
That was fucking tremendous.
Skyfall was great. I would take what's her face? Who did the Deadpool one? Ashes, I believe. Who's the Canadian chick?
Alanis Morissette?
No, the one who has the thing and the one who did the Titanic song.
Celine Dion.
I think she did Ashes for Deadpool 2.
Oh, that's
which
right.
I think is a better
Bond
song theme than what
now,
Adele
are you
did.
sure?
Not Adele, but what Billie Eilish did.
Now, the good news is if you're wrong about Celine Dion doing Deadpool 2, we're going to know.
Yeah, somebody will take their time to
fact check us.
They will be given the opportunity to get laid or play a video game or correct us in the comment section, and they will choose the latter.
They'll choose the latter.
They will go for the correction. They will bypass getting laid
or video games
now, or doing anything else with their time.
Now let me ask you this. I probably shouldn't stir this pot, Eddie.
Okay.
But is it weird that they find the remains of Brian Laundrie and then Cody's missing? Cody's gone?
Look, when you said Cody wasn't going to be here today.
I bet that was right where your head went.
I was actually on the phone scrolling, and that's when I saw the news that Brian Laundrie's remains were faint. And then you text me, hey, Cody's not going to be there. I'm like, it didn't immediately pop in my head, but it was in the back of my head. It was just sitting there itching. And then when you just said it, it all sort of clicked.
All clicked. It's like Usual Suspects. But the end, when Chaz Palminteri sees the corkboard.
What I'm trying to figure out, did Cody silence Brian?
Oh.
Or is he a vigilante that got justice?
I think I'm going to go latter. Cody strikes me as a vigilante type.
He's not someone trying to silence somebody. He's...
Okay. I'm going to out this business here. The love of my life in the next room who's on a work call, so she can't come in here and defend herself.
Work call with
Scotty. Tell me how wet your pussy is.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I was the principal at Johnny Cochran Middle School.
Oh, fuck. Where apparently the Asian students are very nice, according to the Yelp review.
And smart.
Who? How is that your Yelp review? Great. Boy, the Asian kids are especially nice.
Written by an Asian kid, obviously.
I bet it wasn't. See, I think that's what's even weirder. I guarantee you it wasn't. I guarantee you that was some white dude who just got done dropping a racial slur after COVID in a parking lot and then felt bad and was like, here, this.
You know what? I'll go to Yelp and I'll
make a difference in my community. Now, she is bummed out that he's dead.
Oh.
She wanted a chase. She wanted drama.
She wanted Dog the Bounty Hunter to
get him.
To track him down, to pull a Geraldo Rivera and have the cameras there and open up the door, and there's Brian.
And there he is. That's
there,
she wanted.
Then the showdown between Dog and Brian.
And she wanted the details. Like, she wanted a trial to where Laundrie would talk about why he killed her. And my first thought, and I mean, look, no disrespect to either family, but they were under 22 years old, right? I think somewhere around there.
They were very young.
Imagine
they were in the dawn of their life.
Do you remember the arguments you got into with girlfriends in your 20s, early 20s?
There wasn't much substance to it.
I guarantee you that she died over the dumbest fight. Like, you look stupid in cargo pants. I guarantee you that's where it started.
Cargo shorts again?
Again, another hoodie, and then, like, that was it. Like, that's
you know, Jason doesn't wear those. Who's Jason?
And then
who the fucking Jason? And then that was it. That was it.
Like, see?
And then it was like, what have I done? Oh, and goes, and then
boom. Andre is now thinking he was eaten by some Florida swamp creature. That's why the remains were skeletal.
I mean, stuff decomposes pretty quick out in the woods.
Out in the woods, especially in a swampy area.
There's a lot of critters out there. You could have died from anything, really.
And fucking gerbil would have eaten them. Right? I mean, especially in Florida with all those fucking where the animals are just as psychotic as the people who live in Florida.
It's the water.
It is. I don't look. That's the thing, man. Of course, everyone in Florida is crazy. They're sharing real estate with dinosaurs. Of course, they're fucking insane.
It's a giant swamp. They built a state on a giant swamp.
Like, you could be playing golf with a dinosaur on the hole. An actual living dinosaur is on the hole there. You think they're shit, they're crazy. They got to fight that off all
And there's
the time.
so much humidity. There's more water in the air than in the water.
In the water. They're baked. Their heads are fried.
They can't think straight, man.
No. That's why, my heart goes out to the Florida man and woman.
They never had a chance.
Who do all the dumb things. They didn't stand
They didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. They got dealt a shitty hand.
Brian never wears hoodies. Like that. What if those are her last words?
That's what she...
You don't want to know this. You don't want to find any of this out. You just want to all right, let's just let this be.
All right.
Let's just let this fucking...
Let your imagination take it places.
Fill in the... We did. And I think, you know what? I'm going to say we're right.
I think we hit it pretty close to the head.
Nail on the head. Nail right on the head. That's what... I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else could it have been, Eddie?
Jason doesn't wear Billabong jerseys the way Brian does, and that was the big that was the big fight. Jason doesn't wear any Billabong jerseys. Jason wears shirts with buttons.
A Billabong jersey. Is that has fate taken a knee for you if you're at the Billabong jersey buying level of stage of your life? Has fate just taken a knee for you?
Fate's Colin Kaepernick has taken a knee.
Like, I'm not moving. This is how over you are, pal. We're just, I'm just, they're never going to pick me again. This is. Oh, by the way, did you see John Gruden said the truth will come out? It already came out, you dumb motherfucker.
More truth will come out, but his truth did come out.
Right. I like how these guilty as shit motherfuckers, they'll just say something cryptic. And that's it. Like, well, they tell you the truth is going to get out.
What's the truth? That Jay Gruden hijacked your email and wrote all those emails? Is that the truth?
How has he talked his brother into that yet? Do you think he's tried?
Come on, just take the fall for me on this.
Jay, no one cares about you. Come on, pal.
Come on, pal.
You look like a special needs version of me. I was thinking about this. I don't know why, Eddie, but I was. Okay.
What?
Okay, You get to watch a porno.
Okay.
Where
WWE
already in WWE Bella Twins.
Okay.
All right. So already in, right?
Yeah.
But
already in.
Okay, you have to pick what other sibling team is banging them, okay?
Oh, Bushwhackers.
They were not. Come on, that's must watch.
Bushwhackers and the Bella Twins.
Who doesn't watch that?
I'm there.
Let's make it harder. The Gruden brothers, the Gumble brothers.
Oh, okay.
Or Stan and Jeff Van Gundy. If you had to the
Gundys.
You go to Van Gundy.
The Van Gundys in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, because they look like the Mario brothers.
They really do.
It looks like Mario and Luigi. You got to go with the Van Gundys.
You got to go with Van Gundy over Bryant and Greg Gumbel. Huh?
I think so. Bryant and Greg Gumbel, they're kind of similar in a way. They don't look too much different.
Right.
Same with the
Grudens. Yeah,
but like Van Gundy, you got short, heavy mustache, and then you got tall, balding.
It's hard to believe they're brothers.
Right. So you want to see a variety because the Bella twins are the same. They're twins.
They're twins.
You know what you're getting there.
You need variety.
So you got to be able to tell which Bella twin is with which
fucking
Van Gundy. And you're like, okay, Bree is with Jeff right now because I know who Jeff is. I can tell Jeff apart.
Is that rock bottom for the Bella twins? Would that be their rock bottom?
What's ironic is that's the greatest moment in the Van Gundy's lives.
Right. None of them won a title, so that's it. That's
right.
That's their greatest.
It's the Bella's lowest point coinciding with the highest point for the Van Gundys.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why people listen to other podcasts.
I don't know why this should be #1 with a bullet.
I don't know why we don't have a $10 million contract with Spotify.
Exactly.
For that conversation
give us
right
$3
there.
$1 million each. That's
for that
all
conversation right there.
That alone. So Cody's out. We're 1.5 each. Oh, fuck. That would have to be. You're right, though. That would.
Now, would you want to? Now, if the porn did take place between the Van Gundys and the Bella twins, would you want to see it in a wrestling ring or a basketball court?
They have to kind of do both. They have to put a ring in the middle of a basketball court. That's the only way to do it, I think. They have to mix the best of both worlds.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Did they have entrance? The Bellas use their entrance.
Right.
Stan Van Gundy. Then Jeff Van Gundy. It would have to be Alonzo Mourning walks out while he's just holding onto his leg like he did in that brawl. And Alonzo Mourning just carries him all the way to the ring. Do you remember that when he did that? That was his big move. Yeah, let me go after the biggest guy on the opposing team and just bear hug his leg and see if that. I mean, it was just like I bet to Alonzo Mourning that was like one of those like 3-pound little bands you put around your ankles if you're doing leg workouts.
An ankle weight.
An ankle weight. That must have been
a human ankle weight.
But like to Alonzo Mourning, that weighed nothing. He probably didn't even. It probably like 8 steps in. He's like, "Oh shit!
Like, what the hell's happening?
What? Oh, that's Jeff Van Gundy down there." I think it's one of the best Ramble radios we've ever done.
I think we're at the tops right now.
We've peaked.
I think we have.
Look, I have bad news. It's going to be a minute till we get to the Stall of Fame. It just is. So this might be. I mean. Who knows where next Friday's Ramble Radio is going to take us?
Who knows? Who knows? It's going to be. It's going to possibly be a week of just us.
Yeah,
old school rambles.
Old school rambles. Now we're still under contractual obligation.
Come on.
But I don't know if you can see. This looks like a blast from the past. I see a diner.
What? Oh no.
I don't know.
Do you think is?
I mean,
let me ask.
Okay.
Dex, is that you?
I'm back.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Briefly, just briefly.
Well, we both have so many questions.
Christ, a million.
What in the last? You've been gone for over a year now. What have you been doing?
I'd like to announce a new special at the diner. if you come in and I think your family is unattractive enough, you get a mouthful of space camel jizz. Those space camels that farted in episode 1 and made me laugh to beat the band. Now, if you complain about it, you get a fistful. All right. I didn't miss that guy at all.
I did not. I mean,
I didn't miss him at all. That was...
I will give it to him that it's not as predictable as where Skeletor goes.
Right, we know where Skeletor is.
Skeletor's either going He-Man's mom's pussy or his He-Man's dad's chode.
Right.
So we know that.
Right.
And Hordak never got a shot. He never got a fair shake.
No, he never did.
He never got a fair shake.
Sorry, guys, but okay,
X.
wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay, I think it's more impressive that you know where I'm going every time, and yet it still works. Okay, I think that's a lot more impressive than this other bullshit where you get some fucking loser with a fucking, little apron on talking about let me tell you a special. If you come to Snake Mountain, I'll give you a free tour of He-Man's mother's vagina. See? I bet that took you off guard anyway.
All right.
I knew exactly where it was going to end up.
Jesus, I hate them both so much.
I
hate them both so much.
Hate them.
I didn't realize how much I hated Dex still till I, had that moment.
It was. I was happy to hear him at first, and then that immediately went away.
Yeah.
Oh, did somebody say porn? I just came.
Okay. Wow. Thanks, Hordak. That's all we.
I didn't. I realize I have no feelings for Hordak.
He's just kind of there.
I just don't. I don't hate him or like him. He does not exist. He elicits no apathy. I have complete apathy.
He's
for
that
Hordak.
Kardashian you don't give a shit about.
Yeah, he's the one that
Courtney.
you don't care.
Or whichever one just got engaged with Travis Barker.
That one.
That's who he is.
He's the Chloe of whatever that group of things
those
are.
3 are. Oh, Jesus. Well, Eddie, where can everyone find you?
5 days a week. Patreon.com, The Ralph Report.
There we go.
Then Mondays, or Tuesdays and Fridays, we got Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, we got Ramble Proper.
That's that. That's
it.
And Cody, go check out his Cinesnob podcast.
Yes.
I don't know if he's going to be doing any of these next 2 weeks, but still go check it out.
Yes, do that.
Show Cody some love. He'll be back the week after next. So we're doing our top 10 Bond and Bond moments. We're going solo, just you and me on that. Woo. It's going to be, do we do a Good Willow Hunting on Back to the Future 2 and 3 without Cody? Do we just kill the whole purpose?
We might as well.
We got to get him out of the way. We got to.
We got to move forward.
Look, because I doubt Cody will hear this. I'm going to a little spoiler alert for whenever we do 2 and 3. Upon further watching, 2's my favorite by a mile, I think.
Really?
We can talk. We'll talk about it more.
Because 3 is actually my favorite.
3's great.
I love
3 is great. You know what it is about 2? I love a good second act. And I think 2 crushes it as a second act.
2 is a very good second act.
And
I will agree with that.
Like that was one of the biggest at the time when I was a kid, right? Like just holy shit goosebump moments in a movie is at the end of part 2 when the DeLorean gets destroyed, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy comes up with the letter. And then
the Western Union guy.
Yes, Joe Flaherty of SCTV.
Yeah.
And then when he's
don't get it wrong. You better not get it wrong.
Better not say Dave Thomas or Eugene Levy.
John Candy, you're fucked. John Candy,
man. You're fucked. And then he's like, "There's only one man who can help me now." As a kid, I got goosebumps. That was the coolest. And then I thought it was one of the funniest scenes when you see Doc Brown celebrating, and then 2 seconds later, Marty just comes running back. Like that is fucking just perfect.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a great trilogy.
It's a great trilogy that I think at the time wasn't appreciated for the great trilogy that it was.
And it made a boatload of money, but you're right. It still wasn't like, you're absolutely.
I mean, people love the first one, and then there's people that have really strong feelings about the 2 and 3. But no one thinks of Back to the Future like, oh my God, what an amazing
great
trilogy.
Little story.
Right.
Yeah.
They think the first one was great, and then they just made the other two because the first one was so good.
Right.
Sort of Matrix-like. They did the Matrix, and they had to make the other two movies.
But see, with this, they actually thought it out.
Yeah, this one, these are better, far better than Reloaded and whatever the other one was.
Oh, and whatever the Revolutions. I mean, I'm curious to see this new one because, I mean, again, visually it's all candy and it looks good. Andre, I outed you. I told everybody how you were very bummed that they found that kid dead because you wanted. See? Did you hear that? She wanted a trial. She wanted a car chase. Eddie and I were talking about it. Like, if he went to trial, you would find out that she died over the dumbest argument ever. Because what do 21-year-olds fight over? You know what I mean? It's gonna be the. No,
I can't believe you posted that on TikTok.
Yeah, that was a stupid TikTok. And then she's dead. No, I haven't listened to that playlist you made me on Spotify yet. You put that boom.
Right.
It's that no one needs it. Anyway, there we go. You know what I'm doing after this?
What?
I'm going to go back. Okay, I'm getting cocky, Eddie. Not only am I going to try to finish Metroid Dread.
Okay.
Your boy's going for 100%.
What?
Every item, every secret, I'm going for it. I'm at
how far are you off?
I'm like 10% away.
Oh.
I'm down to the I'm down to the nitty gritty.
All right,
it's we'll right. See. Like missile tank expansion up there, little energy tank over there. That's it, baby. I'm close. You know why? Because I'm a man. That's what happens. Well, you know where to find us. You can find me same place you find Eddie, except for the Ralph Report right here. Ramble, ramble, ramble. We have a great weekend. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week, most likely.
We will.
With just the two of us.
Yeah.
Bill Withers style.
Ramble Classic.
Making
we should call it Ramble Classic.
Ramble Classic. I love it. There it is. All right. We love you guys. Stay safe. Take care, everybody. Bye.